Going live.
Want to lick my
I
keister?
wish I could have framed that moment, Jim. That was priceless.
We're going live.
I talk about shitters.
All right, everybody. Welcome to a very strange opening of In the Hangar with Hornifex. And I don't think, Jim, you didn't have anything to do with that opening.
Not at all.
It was all Miss Bomey and the Keister.
Sealing the iHeart deal.
John's drinking the Keister beer. And we're right back to shitters.
That's right.
In the Hangar with Horn.
I was like, what kind of beer is that? And it's Costa Rica, and she's like, oh, Keister. Shitter talk.
I got nothing.
She just can't avoid it.
Well, it did look like Keister.
Kostriter. Oh, wow. That spelling in Canada's got to get worked on, huh? Wow.
Well, you know, if you'd put that on the back of a Minnesota Wilds hockey players and said that's his name, she'd have got it right.
Oh, yeah. She'd have been screaming it.
You know, funny you mentioned that because tomorrow is the opening season for the Minnesota Wild.
And
Hockey!
the handoff, the puck toss over to Keister. Keister around back into the net. He goes.
She'd have been the first one correcting, going, it's Costrija.
Now, if that guy was the goalie, it said he took a shot at the Keister.
Can hear her yell at the television, leave my Keister alone.
Did we have an AARP sponsorship? I from what I understand, that's what usually comes up in front of my show.
It said no commercial today?
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear any commercials.
The right sponsor should be iMac.
iMac? What the fuck is iMac?
They are the conservative version of AARP.
Oh, well then I need to look. Let me write that down. iMac?
The last thing I knew was iMac was a freaking Apple computer. That's what I thought.
Let me see if I can find the direct link.
But anyway, welcome to In the Hangar with Hornifexer. Halloween plans. I have none. Good night, good eats, wherever you are. Cheers, Lars.
And we're out of here.
And we're out of here.
It's like asking Christine her favorite restaurant. What? Favorite restaurant? What restaurant? What's your favorite one? I don't know.
Sorry. AMAC.
AMAC?
Computer One's insurance.
Yes.
AMAC.
So
I thought
AMAC.
the iMac
See,
was a freaking computer.
AMAC means, I was going to say, AMAC's a little different to me back when I was in the Navy. And that was stuff I could tell you about, but then I'd have to kill you.
It stands for Association of Mature American Citizens.
Oh,
Smiley
now
says,
I'm
"Hit the
mature.
button." Smiley's like, hit the button. He's ready.
I think you upset Smile Money with the redhead being a little distraught. I think he got a little perturbed about that.
He didn't seem to enjoy himself as much as he normally does.
Butt hurt. Here we go. Back to it. Back to the butt.
I'm back to the butt. What is it with you all and butts?
It's cyclical. In that house, it's like you could be talking about the social and geometric possibilities of Goldilocks and Three Bears, and Christine will lean over and go, "She's got a nice shitter."
She's got a nice shitter.
It just goes there.
Well,
that and all women have fake boobs.
Well, not all, but 75%, yeah.
It's like, those aren't real. It's not real. If I ever go over to visit, I'm going to have a t-shirt that says, I don't fucking care. I'm just going to wear it. So when she walks down there and we're doing a review, she'll go, those aren't real. I'll just point to the shirt. I don't fucking care.
Uh-huh.
I'm not dating her. And I'm supposed to
that's
holler out
funny.
I'm supposed to holler out a thank you to Caroline for the lovely video she sent.
Which one was that?
Her and her sister with a knife getting ready to cut her sister's head.
Yeah, did you see, at the very end of that clip, did you see her sister go, "Hey"?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a little much. Last time we had an actual knife involved was Sarah, and after all the training, she forgot to turn the knife around backwards and actually put the blade towards her throat. And I was like, oh my god. What happened to her? She did a clip for John. God rest her soul.
So now she's in the hospital, and we're never going to see her again.
But John did send her $25, so you know.
And she's got counseling and.
Yeah.
Yeah, how it goes.
No,
with
you
those
didn't
siblings.
try. You didn't try to hurt yourself, but you had a knife wound to your neck. No, I was
Yeah,
doing
right.
it. I was doing a
yeah.
video.
Oh yeah, we believe you. Mm-hmm.
Here,
Yeah,
could you
sure, you
sign
betcha.
these consent papers?
This is Dr. Wong. He's a psychologist. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah. It won't take my very
Oh
long.
boy.
So, all right. Sorry about that.
So, everybody out in the chat room, what are your plans for Halloween? What you guys doing? Crazy parties? I know you got some parents out there, so obviously by default, some people are going to be trick-or-treating. I got lucky this year. Rhett does not want to go trick-or-treating. He wants to pass out candy.
Oh, he wants to pass out the candy?
Well, that's because he's smart, see? Because he got me on this last year. Okay, he went, hey, Dad, what? I don't want to walk around this year. I was like, okay, well, what do you want to do? I can put on a costume. I said, all right, but can't you just give me the candy? Can't you just give me the candy? You know why he says that? Because then he gets to pick what kind he gets. He likes coming to that house because he can go, can I have 52 packages of Sour Patch Kids? And of course, I'll end up doing it.
Tilly, get out of there. Come on.
The pass out candy he already picked is Tootsie Pops. He wants to give out Tootsie Pops. Okay,
But you know he's going to have more than he gives out, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be one for you, one for me.
It'll be like 1:30 in the morning. He'll be bouncing off the walls. Go, can I still stay up and watch a video? Please, 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 please. Can I stay up? Okay. Give me the rest of the candy now.
Yeah. Slowly back away.
Those Sour Patch things are sugar candy, dipped in stuff, and then dipped in sugar.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my freaking
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, remember that stuff maybe they still have it. It came with the candy stick that was like almost like a size of a tongue depressor, but you could eat that, but you were supposed to lick it and dip it in the powder.
Fun dips. He has.
Yeah. See, the crowd I hung with, we just did a line of that.
Eric's like, hurry up and use that pixie stick. Why? I didn't bring anything to snort this fun dip with. Can't snort the pixie sticks because it's crunchy.
Dude, all that stuff, except for the dip thing, was in that box that Jolson sent me for my birthday.
Oh, I got the. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's all the candy. He sent me that box of candy for the birthday, and it's still in there. No, I haven't ate it all. I've ate a couple of things out of it. I'm trying not to.
The Chicken Sticks arrived today. What a disappointment.
Yeah,
Well,
I tried.
You were all excited about that.
Yeah, I tried the one in mine and wasn't
size of a
really enthused with it.
It's not even the size of a finger. It's the size of a
really?
pencil. It's like this. It's literally like, I mean, my fingers here. It's like that. It's like this. I mean, 36 of them fit in a box like this.
It's not a very
36.
big box.
Well, no, I remember them being, I mean, remember those big round candy cane sticks, or the ones you used to be able to get over at like the old-fashioned candy stores? You can still get them over at Cracker Barrel. the big fat candy cane ones. They were like that.
Yeah.
Oh, these aren't anything like that at all. These are like a small pin.
Gunwan wants to know if they still taste the same.
Can you hear that?
No, not really. I hear something like a racing car or something.
That's the wind.
It sounds like perfect
I
for
hear it.
Halloween.
You got the
Oh, yeah, I
wind.
hear it.
Yeah, you got some wind whipping.
That's through the screen door, through the main door. That's how windy it is outside right now.
No, Gunwild, they're not the same. The old ones that you remember when we were kids, you could probably, I mean, they used to stand on the counter and they were like, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches tall. These are like 4.5 inches tall and like a big pen. I mean, not even like maybe the size of a Sharpie. I'd say the size of a Sharpie. Would you agree, Jim? About the size of a Sharpie?
Mine wasn't even that big. The
Yeah,
one that
it is.
came in my box, and I ate it, and I was like, oh, "What's the big
Yeah.
deal?"
Well, they
Mine's
used to be
huge.
incredible, but it had kind of a
Huge.
coconut. It had like a
Huge.
coconut thing. They used to be all peanut butter, and when you crunched into it, it was all like that awesome peanut buttery flaky
Mine,
stuff.
yeah, mine tasted like a really dry Butterfinger.
Yep, that's kind of what it was with a little bit of coconut. It sounded like. I did not like it. I did not like it. I'm giving them the red.
All right, I'm gonna
David.
run through the chat room real quick. We got, of course, we got Small Money. We got Mark Peace. We got Gunwild, Tactical Wingnut, Douglas, Ed. I gotta scroll down. I didn't go down far enough. We got who else? Black Dog's in here, and that Bomey guy. Fuck that asshole.
Huge.
So thanks,
Huge, I say.
thanks for coming into the chat room, y'all. Blue Bumpkins to Mark Holmes that has treats for kids with food allergies. Blue Pumpkins. I said that all wrong, didn't I?
That's okay.
Is this nationwide? That's the first I've heard of that, Small Money. I didn't know anything about that.
I always wondered if the kids are going to. I mean, I knew a family who had a kid with food allergies, and he went trick or treating, but his parents, he didn't have that candy. Wasn't going to be for him. They had candy for him, whatever he could have. But he still went out and enjoyed the experience. But he gave the candy to his brother, and he actually got his own candy for his parents. The stuff that he could have.
I still think Smile Money's idea would be the best. I like to see the look on adults' faces as their little kids come up and I pour a handful of 22 long rifle rounds into the little pumpkins.
I can guarantee you one thing: you'd be a famous motherfucker.
I'd make the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah,
Sure would.
with your hands in those fucking bracelets.
Yeah, I can tell you about 35 people to be going, oh, you fucking idiot. Did you? No. And people go, what?
Yeah, Jesus, at least 9mm. What's this pussy 22 shit?
I would be going, didn't even ask the kid if he had a fucking 22. You gotta at least ask the kid.
What do you got, dude? 22, 380, 9mm, 5.56.
All right, I'll be right back. You wait right here.
Hold on, I gotta go in the other room for that. Hold on.
Yes, Gunwild, I have received pennies instead of candy treats from an elderly lady that was like 4 houses down from where I used to live.
Well, we used to get popcorn balls.
Yeah, we have a nursing home right here, and I had the kids always, up until a certain age, usually 10 or 11, they always had to go there because all the old ladies are on the old men. They're all just sitting there in the middle of this hallway. So they have the hallway you kids will go through. So you come through, and everybody has made taken out one of the gloves, and they filled it with popcorn. So they hand that out to the kids. It's like, yeah, okay, you can throw that away as soon as we get outside.
We used to have an old guy that gave out Coke, a can of Coke, to every kid that came to the door.
My uncle did that. He'd give out pop
Wow.
or soda.
Jolson says
Whatever you
he'll
wanna call
keep
it.
going back to the door if they're giving out 10mm ammo.
Christine, I'm curious. You call it pop, all right? But I'm
I
curious.
said or soda.
But you call that normal, but you call the woods a bush. I figured you'd be like my grandfather and go, oh, my grandfather used to hand out tonic too. Yeah, he handed out tonic. A lot of kids come by and say, "Hey, how you doing? You want a tonic?" Yeah, here you go. Here's a tonic. Yeah.
Eric hands out peppers. Little bastards eat it, and then they shit all over his yard.
Yeah.
Eric's like, I don't know. It just keeps dwindling. Every year, fewer and fewer kids come. It's because there's fewer and fewer dumbasses. Don't go there. No, why? Oh, God.
No, that's the rip-ass house.
Well, we have such a boring street anyway. I think there's only me and one other person that decorates on the block. That's it.
Well, it's gotten so bad now. I mean, I went 3 years without doing anything because it's just gotten so bad where, you know, when you see vans pull up and you watch 8 people get out, you're like, fuck you, don't do that shit. I always hated that when they're like, all right, this is a nicer neighborhood. We're gonna haul everybody down to that there, and we're gonna all just go. They don't even go around their own areas. So it's like, if you're just bussing kids in to fucking, I want these guys. This is where the good candy is. We'll bust them all in there. I always hated it.
I don't know that happened too much here, but because it's always so damn cold, you know, they'll put kids in the car and.
Oh my God, we've
our neighbors down the street. Remember?
2 years apart from each other, we sat outside in t-shirts, sweating our ass off, thinking this was great. Literally, for like 3 hours, we just sat on the porch with the bowl, saying hi to all the kids. And then the following year, it was like Parka City.
Mm-hmm. The neighbors would huddle the kids into the car. Come on, kids, get in the car, and they drive up and down the street. I'm like, oh my God.
Marty screwed up 1 year. She bought like 150 pack of Smarties, and no one was coming to the door. I was like, yeah, I'll fix it. So I drove to 7-Eleven, went in there, and bought one of those $4 or $5 packs of like 6 full size candy bars. Came back, I'm like, the next kids you hand these out. I said, but if they're not in a group, don't give it to them. They have to be in a group. So all of a sudden, as soon as she had 4 kids come up, she gave each one of them a full-size Butterfinger. And they were, as soon as they were on the street, they're like, they're giving out full-size Butterfingers. The place was mobbed. But there's no Butterfingers.
You were mean.
Well, I had to get rid of. What am I going to do? You understand that Smarties will be there forever. It's forever. When you buy that bag, Rhett looks at you and goes, "Oh yeah, that was cute. That was cute. You're cute. You're eating all of those, Dad. All of them. She won't eat them. The kids won't eat them. So it's like, what the hell am I going to do with a billion Smarties?
Don't buy candy that you ain't going to eat."
Well, you know, I'm one of those guys that walk in there. I go, so why don't I just give everybody, dollar bills? I'm throwing it all away anyway. So I'm not buying the most expensive thing to throw away.
No, Smile Money, I have to address what you just said in the chat room.
Statute of limitations.
The FBI is now going to be investigating the vandalism you pulled on school, and we're going to have to talk to everyone and anyone and hold off your nomination for chat room Supreme Court justice.
If the chat room ever has the key where we can give somebody powers, Smile Money's fucked.
Yeah, you will never make the confirmation hearing, sir.
Jeez, I don't think we're ever going to have the ability to give anybody a key.
I wonder who that could be.
It's and Christine's father. Hello, Papa.
No, it's not, is it?
I don't even know who that is.
It's voting time.
Oh.
Must be somebody who wants you to vote.
Hello?
Well, answer it on speaker.
Is it speaker worthy?
It's Joe. He wants to talk about veterans.
Oh. There's Joe who? Joe Mama?
Joe Mocha?
Joe Papa?
Is it recorded?
It's a recording.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. Can't have fun with a recording.
I got one of those today. They got a total, there couldn't be more Indian. He's like, I'd like to talk to you about your credit card. I'm like, which one? He goes, can you get it out? Which one do I have? I'm like, are you fucking sad? I'm that stupid. You couldn't have gone for anything else except for can you get it out? Which one do you have?
Oh, hey, here's one for you while I was at work yesterday.
What's that?
My cell phone called my cell phone. somehow was sitting in the top of my toolbox while I was working on the airplane.
Oh, so you didn't even butt dial yourself, huh?
Nope.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Has anybody
And
noticed that?
then, like 4 hours later, my voicemail called my phone
Whoa.
because it came up voicemail. And I went, I have a voicemail message? So I hit it. Nothing.
See,
Oh.
see,
Have you
I
noticed
have
the,
had those not collection agency, but not some more of those telemarketers doing the whole spoofing thing.
Yeah, they do
I
that
look
here.
down, my phone is ringing, and it says Eric is calling you. I'm
Right.
like, of course
That's
you
what
are.
I get fucking Florida calls like 4 times a night after I get home. I get 3 or 4 Florida calls, and I don't know any of those numbers, so they don't come up with anybody I know, so I don't answer them anymore. I love the ones that you answer them and they go, "Please, this is not a sales call. Please hold on. Fuck off."
I had 5 phone calls. I'm not even shitting you. I could show you my phone. All came up with a different name because AT&T has now, and I don't know if it's just with my phone or what the deal is, but I have caller ID even for the cell phone without having to buy it. And it came up, the first 3 were girls' names, and I didn't answer it. Then the next one, I actually had a moment, and it was a guy's name, and it was like, "Hello, this is Rachel calling from credit or from health something services. No, there's nothing wrong with your account." I'm just like, eat a dick, you bitch. And what they're
But it's a
doing
recording.
is if you actually dialed that number back, it would
Somebody's
go
phone.
to the person that owns it.
Right. They're actually what they've done. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Was what they've done is there's a new system you can get. All right, where you can actually put in a number. So if you're calling the banks from Duluth, Minnesota, they'll go to the phone and put in Duluth, Minnesota names. So that way, if you actually dialed it back, someone goes, an old lady can go, "Hello." You go, "Yeah, you called me and tried to give me a bite." No, I didn't. It's her number. So they're using real numbers now that really are go-to people. They can just type in whatever number they want. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I had that happen. I called it back. Nice elderly guy is like, "Hello," and I go, "Did you just call me?" And he goes, "No." And I said, "Is this your number?" And he goes, "Yes, it is." And I'm just like, my phone rang 30 seconds ago, and this was the number. And he goes, "I got up from the living room, went into the kitchen to answer your call." I'm just like, those sons of bitches.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've actually had phone calls from, just the numbers are popping up, and it's just like, this is such bullshit. Why is that not illegal?
There's always something new happening.
I'm wondering if they're doing that to try to spoof your phone or something, try to get inside maybe a virus to get into your phone and get your information or something. I don't know.
I think they're just doing because people will answer something like that more. Then everyone's getting smart now. The minute you see block call, what do? Fuck off.
I don't answer.
That's right, and they know that. They know
That's
because
why-
they also don't answer block calls. So what's happening there is if you get a call from Jacksonville, Florida, which one are you more likely to answer? You're liable to answer that one. You might.
If there ain't a name on it, or if it's not, if I know all the base fucking phone numbers over there, they all start with the same thing. But if it's, I'm to the point now where I don't answer the shit. If it's somebody that needs to get a hold of me, they can leave a voicemail.
Apparently, Jolson is accusing Smile Money of groping him.
What?
And Tactical
see that.
Wingnuts wants everyone to dial 818-532-9773.
Where am I not seeing all
It's
that?
down.
Oh, there it
further.
is. Okay, there it is.
It's below your yep.
Yeah, that's a ways. Oh, and yeah, that did happen today. We were speaking of phones. We all got the presidential alert,
Yeah.
and of course the memes that are coming out on it are fucking fantastic. I like the one that said it said presidential alert, had a picture of Hillary, and said, "Yep, she's still not your president."
Now I want to ask you a question. On yours, I saw it on my cell phone, and I just pushed it off to the side. But the funny thing about it is it won't go away unless you acknowledge it.
Right.
I didn't.
Because I don't think
I
my buddy, I think my buddy Jaybird, every time he fucking turns his phone on now after 218, it goes. He's like, it won't go away. I'm like, acknowledge it. I don't want to. Well, then it's going to do that the rest of the fucking until you do.
Yeah, because I'm the same way. I'm like, you can't force me to say yes.
And I forgot all about it. So, and we were getting ready to get off work. I was actually standing there talking to QA about some work I did today. And also everybody, I mean, there's like 20 people in around the desk and on the computers and stuff signing off paperwork. And everybody's going, bah, 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 bah. It's like, holy crap, you could hear them all over the hangar.
How in the hell did I say the phone number one time and Smile Money's putting it out right now?
No, we've said it more than once.
Well, I know, but one time is in like one Friday. Smile Money's already right.
This is what he lives for. This is what he does.
Look, man, if you need something remembered on these shows, Smile Money's the one to ask.
Smile Money's in charge of the remembering.
Yeah, but he's still not going to be a Supreme Court Justice of the chat room.
No, he's fucked after what he gave up there. That's bullshit, really. Smashing pumpkins at a school. God, what?
And egging houses. Come on, you got a wicked hook.
I don't know if we can even be friends. I never did anything radical like that.
Oh, really?
And yes, Ed, I've turned notifications off on the deplorables again because my fucking about killed my phone the other day with over almost 300 fucking messages.
I discussed that in the brew review tonight. I'm standing on the job site. My phone is actually in one of the lowest volume settings, and it just like after 30 rings, Greg looks at me and looks at my side and looks back at me and he goes, I'd fucking go nuts if I had to deal with that. That's Brad, isn't it? That's exactly what
Brad or Wade.
Yep.
I stand corrected. Smile Money. You didn't egg houses. You egged people.
Oh, that's different.
I'm
sure they had it coming.
That's okay.
They had it coming.
That was self-defense.
Jolson says apparently he keeps touching him inappropriately.
So okay, so let's
that means Smile Money will never, ever be this.
And yes, and touch Jolson inappropriately. Yes. So what now? Egging houses and all that, toilet papering and all that. What is some of the things that in the chat room? What is some of the things that you guys as kids did on Halloween to the pranks or tricks or treats or whatever the tricks that you played on people? I didn't really do any of that shit until I got older, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm doing it whenever I want, not Halloween." So,
how about the burning dog shit?
I never pulled that, but I've seen
never works. It doesn't work. I've tried it numerous times. It doesn't work. People, you light it on fire. They walk outside and go, "What do they really think you're that stupid?" And it's like, "Oh my god, you're supposed to step on it, jackass."
Just whip out your penis and piss.
You watch them; they just literally walk over, they get some, they push it off, and the freaking you're like, "Come on, fucking wuss."
So Smile Money says, besides eggs and at people and throwing pumpkins at schools, he whacks car windows.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Dangerous.
I didn't do it. My brother did it, but he did one that's really, 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 really bad.
Gun.
I actually
got a good question.
I was amazed that he even freaking did it.
Gunwild wants to know what's the craziest costume you ever wore.
A diaper.
I don't even want to know. I don't even.
Christine knows this one. She knows this one because I wore a diaper and a sash. I went as the New Year baby. It did not go well.
I was naked on rollerblades. I went as a pull toy.
Oh my god. See, now you're just making this shit up.
No, I'm not. I really did go as the New Year
Not
baby.
you, the other dumbass.
And it did not go.
I'm not completely making that up.
You went as a pull toy?
No, I didn't know the people I worked for at the time were nudists, and he asked me about a good Halloween costume, and I jokingly said, "Go naked, wearing nothing but rollerblades." And he goes, "What's that?" And he goes, "You're a pull toy." And he thought that was so great. That's exactly what he did 15 days later at their Halloween party because they were nudists.
Eric, you should have showed up dressed exactly the same, but just wearing sneakers. And they asked you what you are. You go, a vending machine. Drop 2 quarters in and pull.
and pull and get some lotion.
That's right. By the fifth person, oh look, hand cream.
Well, you know that little secret setup that the deaf couple has. He looked at his wife on their wedding night and said, "If you want to have sex, just tug on my penis once, and if you don't, tug on it 50 or 60 times."
Oh, finally, somebody did something as bad as we did. Tactical wing nut. All right. Now I can say what my brother did that I couldn't believe he did. He would go around and put super glue in the people's car locks.
That's ass. See, that's not funny.
I didn't do it. He did, but it was just terrible. I was like, "Fuck, dude." He would literally just go and put super glue in people's car locks. It was like, oh my god. I was always a chicken shit to do anything like that. My father would have beat the fuck out of me.
Exactly. That's why I didn't do that shit when I was a kid. Plus, I lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and yes, my family was the ones that, because the closest house was maybe a quarter mile away. You know, the closest little more than one or two houses. Like there's a guy who lived across the street from us, up the hill, or two people up the hill, and then the next closest area was a quarter mile away. So we couldn't just walk there.
Well, yeah, and
even though we did all the time, it just you know there was only a handful of houses you could get candy at. I mean, like 5-6 houses. That was it. So my parents would take us up to where we went to school at, to the school district area of Bridgetown and Oak Hills, and they'd drop us off in front of the schools and say, "All right, go down, over, and up the next street, and we'll pick you up."
See, I was always afraid because
it's just me and my brother. So
with 11 kids, you know everybody, no matter what happened, they always went, "Fucking Steiner kids." But damn it. You know it was them kids. You know it was those kids. Everything happened was us. Had to be.
Well, and Gunwald's correct. Tactical wing nut cannot be SCOTUS in the chat room either.
Well, yeah, not after that, no.
Not after that, no.
Scrambled eggs and
Mark Peace and Tactical Wingnut, they're both fucked as far as I'm concerned. Love you guys.
Well, Mark's just fucked, period. I don't give a shit what he did.
The devil himself follows Mark around and just goes, "God,
yeah,
you shit
that
me.
son of a
fuck is wrong with this guy?"
You know, he looks at him and goes, "Hey, when it all happens, don't come looking for me. Go somewhere else."
Hey, look, if the cops come talking to you, I was never here.
When it comes to the asshole off, Mark and Charlie Daniels, Devil Went Down to Georgia, they have a lot in common. Devil would just lay that shit down at Mark's feet and walk off going, "Fuck."
Mark, fuck off! I'm an angel.
He'll be the guy that he.
That sounds like
one set of gates are open. The other set of one set of gates is closed. The other set of gates are closed.
That sounds like something I'd say, Mark. Fuck off! I'm an angel, dickhead. Yeah, sure you are. Yeah, you're an angel, all right. Fucking eating all them fucking peppers. Fucking making powder and everything else. You are Satan in corporate, dude. What are you going to do with all that? He's got pepper grinding dust or whatever the fuck he's making that ate through fucking nitrate gloves. And you want to put that in your body or in somebody else's body?
Oh, that's
He almost got me to use my oven as a dehydrator. I'm glad I nip-sayed that plan.
Oh, I would have had to pay him a visit.
Jesus, I almost killed Christine by throwing one of those the seeds and the top stem part of a Reaper into the garbage disposal, and then she came in and ran water and flipped the switch on.
Uh-oh.
Tell Mark how much you appreciate his peppers. She's like, "The fuck, you trying to kill me?"
Smile, man, that's terrible.
Messages.
He's talking about going around with a valve stem removal tool. Oh, Jesus. Get your car towed all the way down there. Think you get all pissed off. You got to get 4 new tires only to find out, no. It was just the valve stems on your tires. Well, that would really piss me off.
Yeah, I don't know of any tire shop in the fucking country that's going to say, hey, yeah, you needed 4 tires, not 4 valve stems.
Oh yeah, out here. Oh yeah,
Guarantee.
hell yeah, out here they'd fucking go, oh, this is awesome. They pull your tires off, give you new tires, put valve stems in the old ones, then set the old ones up on the rack and sell them back.
Right.
I got 4
it is
perfect
what it
ones
is.
right here.
They look just like your other. They're same maker and everything. You won't tell a difference. Mm-hmm.
The other ones had, they've slashed holes in yours, sir. I got 4 new ones though. You won't. It'll be perfect.
Well, no, I got 4. I got 4 used ones. They work just fine.
Yeah,
that way it'll save you some money. It'll save you some money.
That's right. Tactical Wingnut, his horns hold up his halo. Gym teacher and his pointer giving out SWATs for not having a uniform was one such target. Ooh.
Fucking SWATs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember SWATs.
Yep, 70s. Yeehaw. Early 80s too.
Very early 80s. I think that stopped.
It stopped right around. Yeah, it stopped right around 82 or something like that. I know the 70s.
The last SWATs I got I was a sophomore, so that would have been 77, 78 maybe.
Yeah, because I know. Oh, let's see. I snuck out of school to go to the bicentennial train, which was not worth it at all. That was a boring fucking time. And so that was 76. So it would, I got 5 SWATs for that. So I know they were doing it up here in 76.
Yeah, and then when I went to, I stopped getting SWATs when I went to Votech. we just took matters into our own hands there, like swirlies, pink bellies, and fucking other assorted goodies. So yeah, swirlies sucked. Swirlies were horrible.
See, none of that shit ever. None of that was up here. The wedgies were up here, but that's it. But you had to be a lot smaller than.
Miami.
I never got any of that shit. That no one ever bothered me with that crap.
We had one guy. He did ball shots a lot until he got his ass beat by the wrong person. He hit the wrong person and got his ass whooped, and he quit doing that shit. He got me one time so bad that I actually, in the sophomore year, he hit me in the balls. He just got him perfectly. And I ended up almost passing out in class because I couldn't, my testicles were running my body at the time.
Boy.
So I ended up in the nurse's office, and my mom had to come up and get me. And I'm sitting there, they said I was just pale white. I damn near passed out.
Gunwell never got it. Gunwell, you never got SWATs. You were a good boy. Bullshit.
Yeah, go bullshit.
See, I never got detention. I only got SWATs.
Well, yeah, detention came after. Yeah, that came after.
No, we had detention. I just never got it. They saw the one teacher. He was an asshole. He was my history teacher in freshman and sophomore year in high school, and he would say, "All right, what do you want? You want detention or SWAT? Give me a lick. Fuck you. I ain't having to take that paper home because you didn't have to tell your mom and dad you got a fucking SWAT.
No.
So, but if you got detention, bet your ass you missed that bus. Somebody's got to come get you.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, how things have changed.
Oh,
when we were a kid, I'd go home and tell my mom that the teacher fucking cracked me on the hand or on the ass with the yardstick. And today, those little fucking bitchy, worthless, poor quality parents would be on the phone threatening to sue. I came home, my mom, like, what? Teacher spanked me. Really? What for? And I'd tell her. She'd fucking go get the wooden spoon and I'd get more.
That's why I never said anything, because my mother used a brush, the prickly part. It was like, no, I'm not stupid. My father was a switch guy. He isn't going to spank you unless we're getting to that point. If we're going to get to that
Was
point.
he the guy that made you go out to get the stick? So if he got one that was too small and it broke, he'd go get a bigger one?
Yeah, that's how my that was my grandmother.
Unless you were with all the kids. If you went with all the kids, if you were with all the kids at home, you got the paddle. But if you did something really bad and you like when I stole my uncle's 22. I was taking some shots at the water and not paying attention, and I hit a canoe. Now, my father reminded me, I think I told you that story too, Christine. My father reminded me then that there's no way I could ever forget this. He has to make sure I never, ever forget this. I feel it to this day when I think about that.
Okay, Mark asked if I showed the nurse D's nuts. Yes, she actually looked at them, but I didn't. I mean, I wasn't in a amorous mood at that point. No. So yes, she saw D's nuts. Did the paddle have holes in it? Gunwild. Yes. The one teacher had one. The vice principal. He got me. The last one I got was from the vice principal, and he had a monster paddle and it had holes in it. Now, if you got caught in wood shop making your own paddle, or making a paddle, you got hit with it. So the more deadly you made it, the more it hurt.
Oh wow.
Damn it, Jim. Only a doctor, not a woodsmith.
I got the yardstick. I never understood that. I remember somebody else telling me they got a yardstick. I never could figure that one out. Yardstick is nothing.
No, the nurse. I don't know. I don't remember if she's. Look, my name's not Kavanaugh or Ford, motherfuckers.
Hey, you know what?
I don't remember something that happened to me in 19. Like I said, I was damn near passed out. I don't remember.
But you know what? You could use this. You could use this to run for president again. You were sexually assaulted.
I was. No, I wasn't.
Why? She looked at your nuts. Sexual assault.
I was sexually assaulted by that dickhead redneck to hit me in the balls.
And then the nurse.
No. Like I said, she could have fondled the fuck out of him. I couldn't feel a fucking thing down there.
Everyone will feel terribly sorry for you.
They were all worried that I had busted some vessels or something. I don't know. That's all I remember them talking about. Like I said, I was in La La Land. So, anyway, how did we go from Halloween to fucking getting hit in the ball?
I guess we're trying to keep Christine from talking about shitters.
They're too late. That started before the show even started. That's your fault, too.
Mine?
Yeah, because you showed her a keister can.
What kind of beer is that? Keister?
And it's in a can.
Yeah, it's double whammy there.
Did you turn off the text line? I guess Smile when he's trying to text you.
Oh, I didn't see it incoming. I don't see one. Let me see. I don't see any incoming.
Did he have the right number?
662-579-8506.
Yeah, he put the right number there. Is Christine's costume this year a shitter?
No, but thanks for the idea.
You know what you should do? You should just
go buy a fucking ring. Just go buy the fucking the seat and just hang it around your head.
Me go passing out candy at the front door in a shitter costume.
But just wear a brown shirt, all right? Like Jim said, with a toilet seat around you, but then put a half moon on your shirt. People say, "What the hell are you?" I'm a shitter.
I put some, branches and twigs and some green stuff, and I can be in the bush. Shitter in the bush.
In the bush. In the bush. In the bush. In the bush.
Well, that'd be an interesting. Her holding a branch. What are you? I'm a bush. Looks like a tree. That is the bush.
So, Christine, this begs a question. The rest of the world says, "Does a bear shit in the woods?" Do you say, "Does a bear shit in the fucking bush"?
Is it cold out? Does the Pope shit in the bush? Yeah.
I have no
interesting.
comments.
And what happens when you're in a field full of bushes? Are you in the woods?
I have no comment.
Or what if you're hiding in the bush and someone says, "Where are you?" Do you say, "I'm in the bush"?
Yeah.
They'll go out looking for you in the woods then, right?
Yeah.
So
In the bush.
in the So here's another Halloween thing. Don't you hate it when it's not even Halloween and there's already Christmas fucking shit out?
Oh.
Can't we just do one freaking holiday at a time? Don't even get me started on this. It seems to me like every single year it's getting earlier and earlier for them to put out the Christmas shit.
Walmart's doing three. They're running 3 fucking holidays at one time.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Yeah. They've got the main aisle stuff going, get your Thanksgiving. And you're like, what the? I haven't even got ripped off for candy yet.
I know.
They got layaways.
Pretty soon we're going to have Christmas decorations in July, for Christ's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even get me started.
There's portions of Maine where you can't do that. It's illegal.
How am I going to make a costume?
Huh? Hey, we don't have what's the next holiday?
Halloween.
Thanksgiving?
No Halloween.
Well, no.
And then
real
Thanksgiving.
Holiday. Oh,
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Columbus Day isn't a holiday anymore. That's all President's Day, whenever the hell that is, right?
Yeah. It's something to give everybody a day off.
I'm just curious.
Oh, there you go. I got a message. Oh, it's a freaking picture.
Oh, okay.
It's range time. Ooh, it's a range.
It's range time. From who?
Hang on, I'm getting it. Takes me a second to get it up to you. There you go.
Some chick getting instruction from somebody with a nice ass.
She's wearing heels.
Is she? Pan down, please.
Like
yes, it's radio. She's got wedge corks
That's
on.
Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Pete? So that's from Smile Money. Pete's short.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah, so she's probably
5'2", maybe.
That'd be what, Pete.
Now we know why
2.5.
Pete wants to give her lessons. That's not his daughter, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I thought his daughter had darker hair.
Well, she's also an experienced shooter too. She wouldn't be.
Yeah. Does anyone still dress up for Halloween, like for parties? I did a long time ago.
Where'd you go?
Last time I did, I dressed as Gene Simmons from Kiss. I got a picture of that somewhere. Let me find that fucker. Maybe I'll show that on Sunday Chat or something.
Black
But yeah,
Friday
I
is the day
have
after.
my buddy and I went as Gene and Ace, and it was fucking pretty cool.
Now, what's the wildest? What's the wildest? I gave mine out. What's you guys in the chat room? What's the wildest costume you've ever done? Craziest costume.
All right, let me share this with you guys. Oh, fuck, I'm wrong one. Share screen.
Have you ever done that? Have you gone to, did you ever, I know you don't like bars and stuff like that, but did you ever get dressed up to go to a bar on Halloween?
Yeah, I went with
like this?
I went as a drunk Irishman.
That's I'm Gene and my buddy Oliver is Ace.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's another one of us. That was in my old house with my ex-wife. And we actually made the boots, and I had 7-inch fucking heels. I actually bought a pair of female shoes that fit my foot.
Oh no.
And actually we put the shoes on a 2x4, drew around the heel and the front. It was like a platform shoe, and then cut them out with a circular saw, drilled them all into the fucking into the shoe, and then sanded it all out. And then I had a friend of mine, she wrapped it in like pleather, and then I bought a whole like bags. We went to the craft store and bought bags of fake rhinestones and shit, and just started gluing them onto the fucking. She made me these knee-high boots and everything. So, but yeah, I had big studded, look like a fucking like what is it? The shoulder pad looking thing. With studs and stuff all over it, and then we put the makeup on. I even had a fake, like a 7 or 8 inch tongue. And every time I put it in my mouth and put my tongue in it so I could flip it out, after I had about 5 beers in me, I was like, I'm going to be sick. Get this thing out of my mouth.
Gag on your tongue.
Right, I was gagging on my own tongue.
Again, Wild says he went as a Spanish fly.
A Spanish fly.
What the hell does a Spanish fly look like?
I've never done any of that shit until marrying you. I guess my favorite was that year. What was it, like 5 or 6 years ago? I went dressed up like Clint Eastwood from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This one kid goes, "Wow, that gun really looks real."
Yeah,
it's because it is.
Doug asked me if I spit fire. No, but I did. At the bar we went to, the one picture I showed these guys. We actually won. Of course, they had a contest of best costume, and our buddy's band was playing there. So, and we showed up late. Like we showed up like 9:30, and then we come walking in, and everybody knew who it was right away because we were huge Kiss fans. And one guy walked over to me, "You son of a bitch! I had this thing won until you got it." He was dressed like an alien, had his like 3/4 of his body painted green and shit. He was, he had the fake cape on and all that shit.
You might want to look at the top.
Yeah. I'm not looking at that yet. But and we won $100 bar tab. So.
Unsubbed.
Oh, boy.
I put on the hospital and give random people ass flu while watching Brokeback Mountain. Hey, make sure you video that and put it on your channel because I want to see that. You got to get a big blonde or a gray blonde wig.
Fucking David. David,
yeah, 151 and a big lighter, and I'm not catching that fake wig I had on fire. I did spit blood though. Because they started doing a Kiss song, and we went up on stage and had our they gave us their guitars and shit, and so I puked up blood the fake blood all over the guy's guitar. And he went, "Hey man, I didn't know you were gonna do that." I said, "I'll clean it, dude. I don't care."
Gandalf.
He said, "Nah, it's cool. I'll find a Gandalf wig." All right.
Pictures or no, what do you say? Video or
right? Video or it didn't happen. That's what I'm saying.
Boy, that would be a video that'd be really hard to get through.
Mark can put it in his mouth. I think for Halloween this year, I think I might just walk around the neighborhood dressed as the real Cobra Burnout. Boom. Get some big gay ass hat with a cobra on it, and then just randomly give people gay ass gifts.
Drive around in your 1974 van with the moon window and the shag carpet, giving away candy.
Heart window, free candy.
Kids want to see Scooby Doo? Come over here.
What, Ricky?
He's in the shagging. He's in the shaggin' wagon.
He's in the shaggin' wagon. Oh my god.
Hey kids, want to pet my turtle?
Oh, he seems a little afraid. You just keep stroking.
We're going to pass out candy this year, aren't we?
You say pass on or pass out?
Pass out. Can't.
You do the pass, I'll do the out part.
You're just no fun.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what. I'm telling you, get 6 really, really nice candy bars. Give the first group of candy bars. Whatever you get the kids, but you can hand out Jolly Ranchers. They'll all show up. Now they won't be happy.
And next, don't forget to carry a giant gummy worm and a rubber band gun. Yes. And oh wait a minute, Small Money. Did I get my gift wet yet? No. Fuck no. No. Ain't
I
happening.
lost track. Was it 2 years ago? How many kids were here? I talked to someone and they're like, well, I had like 5 or 6. I'm like, holy shit, really? We had like 500 or 600.
See, I quit doing it.
No, I think that one year we had 175.
No, I quit doing it here because, and I don't have a problem, but it's just, but when they don't even attempt to put on, they don't even try to put on a costume. They just walk up with a fucking pillowcase. Yeah. What do you guys want? Candy? Fuck off.
Well, some of them are too old.
Yeah, and a lot of them.
Anyway.
I had teenagers that didn't. All they wanted was some free shit. That's all they
Yeah.
wanted. And see that irks my ass. That takes away
Me
from.
too. It's for the kids,
It's
the
like,
youngins. The
what are you
younger
giving
ones.
out? I'm giving out 50 cal bullets. How many do you want?
Yeah, I also don't want to go to jail. At least not yet.
That'll go over real well in Jim's thing.
When the Alzheimer's kicks in, I'll get 3 hots in a cot when I pull a gun on somebody. Till then, I want to stay here.
Be the way you want to be, I guess.
Be the way you want to be.
I got confused. I thought I heard
Instead
someone
of
say
really all
Patriots.
you can be the way you want to be.
Really?
All right.
Fucking be the way you want to be. Yeah, I don't want to toss the salad till I got Alzheimer's and I don't remember it, okay? Is that clear enough for you?
A shit in your pants is more fun when you can't remember you did it.
Right.
Wandering around asking if they've seen your bird. You see my
Look, I can stand the pain if you can stand the smell of shit.
Be what you want to be. Okay.
Cobra can give out squirts of anal lube.
Yeah, he's got plenty of it. He's got 10 bottles of that shit. I'm waiting for that to show up on my front porch one day.
Oh, that will be funny.
Smile Money, that's called a challenge.
Challenge accepted.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's like a guy's thing to turn a lesbian. Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, Jim, I don't have the time nor the patience for that anymore. I'm a little too long in the tooth to be trying that gig.
Well, can't you just let them be what they want to be?
Be what you want to be.
Be what you want to be. Are we back to that? Oh my
Wow,
god.
that was a fast hour.
Yes, it was. What do we got? We were at 8:59? No, 8:58. I guess I better start saying the thank yous and all that stuff. So, I want to thank everybody in chat room. Ed, Tactical Wingnut, David, got Smile Money, Gunwild, Mark, Douglas. Everybody is hanging in there with me. Black Dog, I did see him earlier on there tonight. Anybody who's listening out there in Radio Land, I want to thank you all too. I want to thank John Solar for coming up with this show idea. I actually emailed him Monday, I think it was, and said, I got no fucking clue. Pick something. So, yeah, thank you very much. And and another great video. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Bomey. Take it easy with the keister on the shitter, okay?
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, yeah. You betcha.
Going in the bush.
Oh, yeah, you betcha. Always stick with at least 3-ply or more.
3-ply or more. Oh, yeah. We go to Duluth Trading Company. We go down to Duluth Trading Company to get our toilet paper.
We don't need any surprises.
Want to keep it healthy,
Oh, Oh, geez.
Oh, it's cold in the morning and my fingernails are long.
Okay, we're gonna push. We're gonna push the first button.
What?
Oh, what the hell?
We're gonna push the first button. We don't want to go there.
What?
Just don't encourage.
What, number 2?
Button number 2, and bye.
The shitter button.